Good morning. I'm in a car park and therefore it's obviously time for Peter's Vlogs. And of course, today I'm here. I've travelled all the way in a car, 1,000,000 miles to my local theme park, Alton's house. And it's the opening day, and of course the opening day of Nemesis. There's the monorail just here on the monorail station. We're not doing the monorail, we will be walking along. And thank you very much if you are new to us and watching. I do appreciate it. There's a lot of choice today, obviously, with a lot of people filming. But hopefully I'll give you a slightly different perspective of it. To give you a background, I've worked at Alton Towers on and off for the past 15 years. 4 inversions. Don't work there at the moment, obviously, that's why I'm filming this. But let's go and explore and see what's different. And of course, we've got Nemesis Reborn, which is interesting. Yes, I'll try and show some highlights on the way. It's the car park walk. This is the earliest I've been here, apart from working in over 10 years, I'd say. So that shows kind of how interesting everybody is in Nemesis. They have actually put some red lights and stuff there. There's still some contractors, I assume, working on like the paving just out here. They have redone the paving up here, which is fantastic. Yes, it's about time. But you can see a little bit of Nemesis here, obviously not a huge amount. I've done the worst thing in the world. I haven't done any updates of the car park. This is Chris, by the way.
Hello.
Hello. You'll see him multiple times throughout the day and on future things. Ooh, top secret. That's exciting, isn't it? Anyway, yes, I haven't filmed the car park with the replacement tarmac, the things we've been wanting for the past decade or so. And they've got festoon lighting. Oh my god, permanent lighting's coming in. Wow. Stuff which we have been asking for the past decade or so. And they're also putting in car charging, electric car charging, which we've also been asking for the last decade or so. So finally some money's being spent and you can feel it. It's very nice. But yes, it's first day. The turnstiles have just opened. They had a nice little countdown, which was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I heard the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as we came around the corner.
That sounds like a countdown to me. So yes, let's head in. And I wonder where we'll go first. 13? 13 first?
Meet Bluey.
Meet Bluey,
I
of
be the
course.
First person to meet Bluey.
Yes, makes sense. Let's do it. It's through to the turnstiles. Documenting. Look at this. All turnstiles open. That's rare nowadays. Ooh. We'll pop into the other side and we'll walk towards the first attraction. Yes. It's a proper who's who of the theme park world today. And look, the frogs now have phalanx coats. So they were Christmassy, I believe. No, they were piratey over pirates, and now they are phalanxy. That's quite nice that they've started to do that. Little vests. Right, shall we actually head off and do something?
Yes, not a single dribbly frog. I'm happy.
Unhappy.
I am happy.
You are happy. Wow, that's good. Yes, there's a lot of optimism today on the first day. They've clearly spent some money and we're going to see what they've done. But apparently 13 will not be available. Let's go straight on.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. So let's head over to what I'm sure everybody's most interested in, which is to see how many people are filming, just like me, going towards Nemesis. Let's do it. They've roped off the lawns. That's new, but they have put permanent lighting in on the trees. Maybe they've done that. They've roped off the lawn, so they're giving some permanent lighting. Look at the towers over in the background. Can't zoom in on this. Obviously, we're on a GoPro and following the crowds. I'm sure we'll have a huge queue today. It's the park's open till 8 PM, which is very nice. So we can do at least one ride, which is the main thing for today.
Yes.
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 So straight over. Are we going this way? I can't even remember the way we call it. The gardeny area.
The Woodland Walk.
Woodland Walk, that's it. The Woodland Walk. It's almost like I've never worked here before in my life. Right, past Mutiny Bay. Let's get there. Oh, some new music. That definitely sounds new music-y. It is very piratey. Probably the most piratey it's ever been. How impressive. Battle galleons. Now let's go to me. Oh dearie dear. Look at this queue from Nemesis. It's all the way past Alton Manor. Right, let's go join the back of the queue and experience.
We came the wrong way.
We went the wrong way, but at least it only stops here.
Does it?
Yep. Yeah, only at the character chairs. So insane. Brilliant. Wow, it's a new refill thingy. Yes, they've demolished the old F&B units just here. Wow, wow, very exciting. We're very close in now, well, close to the entrance of Forbidden Valley and then into the thing. The advertised queue time is now 4 hours 35 minutes, which is very specific. That'll be exciting. Let's see what happens.
But we did actually.
Ooh, very nice. That security guard was very happy.
She's gendered now.
And yes, well, she's always been a she.
It's
No, she was a she. But look, there's permanent lighting again, festoons. Yes, and the entrance light is over there. Whoa. It's a very nice entrance. First bit of music. And of course you've got a phalanx. Ooh. External marketing, how exciting! The tank is looking sexy, there's a new helicopter. And Subterra, which is closed. Not that anybody cares. Poor Subterra. And of course, Arcade, the thing which we've all come to see, is not quite ready yet. What, beefy building, that's much better than the old porter cabin, which is falling to bits. Let's have a look at the helicopter a little bit closer in a second.
Go to airplane.
Ooh, they're protecting an egg. Not sure whether you can see it. They've got a Nemesis egg. That's quite cool. Over there is actual phalanx boys.
Take it to a hatchery project. Keep going slowly that way. Slowly that way now.
Ooh, it's vibrating.
It's vibrating.
I can look at it.
Or do you want to look at it? Please don't, it's classified information. Look too much, you may find out what's inside.
There we go.
It's nothing, don't worry, it's all safe.
The helicopter makes noise. Let's look at the arcade again. Yeah, that's so beefy. I can't believe how beefy it is for just an arcade. That's a bit sad, but yes. Oh look, it says Thunder Valley on it. Hey, that's a nice little touch. Well done them. Nemesis Subterra hatchery. Oh, just about. You probably can't. There's an egg. Very cool.
There is live cargo in there, so be careful.
Do
Everything
apologise.
is under control.
Eggs everywhere.
Looking good, team. See you tomorrow.
I love the tentacles. It's Clive! What does he have with him?
Are you here for the bus tour?
Ah, Mushroom Cloud bus tours.
Got your tickets for the bus?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I've lost about an hour. I don't know what's going on. I parked it up down here, and that's the last thing I remember. In Excel. I've no idea what I've done. Are you here for the bus tour, are you?
We are. What's happened to your arm though?
See that as well? I don't know what's happened here. That's going to come out of my wages, that is.
Oh dear.
Who are you? What's the Watters? Do you know where my bus is? Don't say that. Got me backers, man. Is everyone here for the bus tour? You ever been on a mystery tour?
Getting closer to the area. Oh look, the old Nemesis sign. Wow. Old Nemesis font, new sign, Nemesis containment zone. But obviously, she has gone absolutely everywhere. She's all over the place. And her eggs there. She's obviously expanded a lot since. Generator over there. She's born. And Unit NST has gone, famously appeared as a shop for about 2 weeks, both individual weeks, then followed by vending machines because it was in a stupid place, but it's gone now. There's a bit of a clearer view of the containment zone, and the fencing here is actually quite decent because you can see all of it. The rock work's gone around it, but you can see Nemesis a lot clearer, which is nice.
No. No. Yes.
It should not be controlled.
Nemesis has feelings too! Nemesis has feelings too! What would you do if it were you? Nemesis has feelings too!
What would you do if it was you?
Nemesis has feelings too!
What would you do if it was you?
Nemesis has feelings too!
What would you do if it was you?
I've just seen a new eye. Look at that. The entrance. Yeah, don't move. Now I have to go left. Now right is fast track only. Left straight down, and the ambulance ride access pass is down there. Smoke machine, fantastic. Oh, they've done the typical Merlin thing of not actually having a gate. How do you shut your queue? You have a temporary chain. Oh! And now it's a thicker queue up here. That's different. Anyway. Danger of death. This bank. Also, they of course now have sensory guides. It's not dark. It's not scary. It does have a harness. Nice. Interesting to see how the queue goes. It looks like it goes out, round, back to this bit, and then back round, and then goes over to the newer area. So yeah, slightly different layout as to what it used to be. Ooh, they've got some Nemi track. Lovely.
Valley, no.
Secret weapon free, it says on that.
I don't know, I'm not that.
What is this? I'm assuming Alton 1990, as in Two Swords Brought Alton in 1990. Thunder Valley 92? I'm not too sure. Forbidden Valley 94, obviously. Let us know if you know what they're referring to there. This classified gun trying to shoot poor Nemesis. I like these little bin gaps.
It's going to
Ooh.
be. Peter's vlogs
Bin
bring
gap.
all the important updates.
Oh, they really do. Bin gap and a extension gate. Yes, there we go. Lovely.
Yes, Dan. Yes, Dan. Yes.
Observation. What can you see?
Missed.
Oh, oh, oh! It's big. It works. It's good. Big area.
It's a little small.
It's still a little unfinished at the moment. You've got dual barrels, hints of duels, and then a shipping container with slightly more stuff the other side, where they do need to bury all their piping. Find out shortly. Oh dear, that's a bit of a mess.
Increasing.
Oh, and that's all the stuff they were spraying at the end of last year.
Vital signs.
Memes come and destroyed their poor little shipping container. Oh dear. Still not quite finished. Plenty of old bits. Wonder if the water will ever come back. It's not there at the moment. They do have a new pathway for the techies. But this is beneficial with the queue around here. And to give you a time update, we have been queuing for 3 hours. 3 hours so far, so the queue time is probably relatively accurate. Yes, we'll get to see the newer part of the queue now, where we get to see some more unique areas for us. Yay! Factory. So the fountains are not on. However, they have redone the pipework, so maybe they will be appearing later on. Maybe they're not quite finished. Looks very nice.
Levels decreasing.
I like the camo netting on the ends.
Containment
see that.
integrity check. Code red.
Uh-oh. Atlantica's go around empty, and they are stacking quite a bit on Nemesis. But it's very nice having this new viewpoint. It becomes very smoky. We're going to go round now into the station. Yeah, see, they've definitely redone the piping ready. Stay there. Nemesis, and you can see Galactica's lift hill exit. So this is really nice, quite unique, a view which people have not seen for many years. There's a good tree in the way.
Yeah, I like this.
Wow, tree. Don't like this though. Look at this old fencing, and then they've just gone nah, and they just put us here. It's very weird, a bit ugly, but should be on within 5 minutes now. Yay! Woohoo! Might be a child's fun show there. Thank you, Chris. It's almost time, and we're going to get rained on. Yeah. Oh, this station looks very pretty. See you in a second. Absolutely stunning. It's the old Nemesis. It rides like the old Nemesis. Everything's about the old Nemesis apart from this. Look at this beast. Yes, it's absolutely stunning. They've done a very good job of it, to be honest. I really like this fake support here, where it's been ripped out of the ground. So you've got a claw, a couple of smoke machines. They've done really well. And the ride's exactly the same as it used to do. So that was satisfying. A whole 3.5 hours queue for Nemesis for its first day. But yes, it's back. That's brilliant. Well done. Well done, them. Very nice indeed. They've done a really good job of this. An incredibly good job of it. I'm very, very impressed. Well done, Alton Towers. Well done. Well done. Well done. Genuinely happy. Of course, the big arcade. You can see it a bit more now. Ooh. Let's have a quick nosy at the new food options. So Nemesis doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. That was the one name I think they should have kept. So they've got Donut Division, which is literally what Nemesis was. It was Nemesis Donuts. Generator, refueling company. And then the retail unit on the corner. So unfortunately the Skyride is closed, and it will be closed all year, but they have put up this nice little sign, investing in the future. They're embarking on a multi-million-pound investment into the Skyride attraction, which is really quite nice. It's good to see that they're going to be keeping it, as it probably does need quite a bit of work on it. It's from the 80s, I think, and chances are the PLC and everything like that needs to be replaced. But yes, there's so much entertainment. So you've got the men with the box over there, you've got the phalanx over there swiping, you've got the protesters, you've got the news reporters, and of course you've got the bus driver, which I think is my absolute favourite. I love it. Yeah, they've done a really good job of this opening event. Really good job.
I think it's a slight radiation coming from one of the...
Very impressed. I'm going to take a quick look at the bus. Mystery Cloud bus. Which now doesn't say anymore, it just says SW3. How do they have the bus driver for Mystery Cloud? Oh no, it says it at the back. Mushroom Cloud Mystery Tours. But oh, that's cool. It has a sound effect for when the train goes past. That's fine. Over there is the supply store bunker with a huge queue. So many people. I've never seen a queue for a shop before. Not here, not in the UK. Everything's gone mad. Nemesis surveillance has a photo unit. Oh, and you can no longer walk underneath the track. It's Atlantica. Yeah, that's different. How did I not notice that? Wow, these changes. I remember the days of people queuing for a roller coaster restaurant. Oh no, they still are. But big queue in the old Ripsaw site for Bunker 94. They've also got rid of forbidden truckers. Very difficult to try and remember saying. Remote control cars up there, which appeared about 10 years ago, have now finally gone. But apart from that, the area actually looks quite nice. They really do need to finish off, do something with Galactica, make it fit in with the theme. Maybe they will in the future, who knows? But I think it's going to be time to go and do the Curse now. The only two attractions that are really worth doing when you've visited all the hotels a billion times, apart from Oblivion, I'd say. But yes, the Curse. They've kept the wind vane. That's cool. I like that. At least they've kept the nice little bits, nice little features. But it's weird to see no queue here now. Nemesis now advertised at 2.5 hours, 150 minutes, which is a perfectly acceptable time for Nemesis, isn't it? Can't wait to see it on 5 minutes again in the future. Yes. That's all. The Curse. They've still got a Gravedigger around the front. Not that he's disappeared since I filmed, but that's quite nice. Gravedigger still hanging around. Plenty of entertainment around today, at least in this tiny little area of the park. Of course we can't film on any rides at Alton Towers, so there's a little bit on there. I like it. I do like Alton Manor. It's a bit lighter than it was last year, but decent. Yes, let's have a nosy, see what else there is. Oh dear. Rapidos is closed. And the music's very quiet. How sad we don't get to see the fountains today. No fountains. But maybe I should concentrate on walking when I'm doing this. Pizza and pasta, £21 now. £21. Left without comments. £21. But it was nice to see that these fountains were turned back on, the waterfalls, last year. But unfortunately all closed now. We're going to Mutiny Bay, we're going to find some food and maybe a beer. Nice bit of in Mutiny Bay. Having a quick look at the queue times, so all about an hour, apart from Oblivion, 15 minutes, which sounds quite decent. I say Mutiny Bay for food, actually walking to etc. There's new items, new food things there, so have a nosy. Oh dear, I wonder why Heave Ho is closed. It makes no sense to me. It fell off. Right, over to Exeter. Exeter! Let's go see what the food's like. They keep having on the screens and various places around the park, missing Percy, which is the security guy in the adverts for Nemesis Reborn, which I think is quite nice. Nice little feature. Oh yes, Just Chicken is still here. Let's see what other things they have. Donuts. Oh. Obviously the whatever they were called, things went, the fairground rides, and now you've got 2 memorial gardens, but you can't access them, unfortunately. So there you go, nice big empty space, some fencing. My favourite. Oh hello Oblivion, you were 15 minutes, you're not anymore, you're 50, you little git. We need to find some food. These food outlets have not existed, so I don't know what's happened to them. Looking over here, they seem to have redone the branding for Excite and Excel. Well, Excel doesn't exist anymore, which is the shop. It just does look like the arcade, and they just renamed it. Arcade Station still has Excite on the top. Rehydrator bar. Oh dear, no food for us. Just chicken. There was no food. Look at this, Hex is closed, but this is weird. Hex has a weird triangle of queue. Ugh. What a mess. What an absolute mess. But I suppose it's a good idea that they're doing it. Right, food.
It's an area, isn't it?
It's a big area. It's all empty. It's a poor sky ride. I suppose Rita and 13 are open, but yeah, I know. Exciting.
I can see why the sky ride's not open. Missing some wheels.
Oh yes. A sausage and chips later at Eastern Express. My favourite thing, kids, sausage and chips and drink, £7.50. Sounds expensive until you see the prices of everything else. But that's probably one of the cheapest meals and it fills you right up. It's quite sad today, Rita's on one train and it's showing 40-minute queue, but it'll probably be longer than that because the wrap queue is huge. But we're going into 13. Advertised 50 minutes. Let's see how long it actually is. No real changes around the Dark Forest area. It all looks very much the same, as it always has done. Apparently they've pressure washed the tracks, but it doesn't look like much has really happened. And they really need repainting. Something which is very different this year is there's far fewer generators on park. So actually the third generator I've seen on park today Whereas having a wander around, you used to see them absolutely everywhere. Generators were just a thing, they didn't pay for permanent lighting. Now they do have more permanent lighting. They haven't got them here yet. These are all the temporary lighting. But maybe it will only be a matter of time until 13 has it. It'll be quite exciting. But yes, it's cute. Potentially, if it's on 2 trains, could be 50 minutes. Let's find out. 13's looking a little bit worse for wear. The facade is falling off a bit. Need to look after it. But of course we can't film. There's a baggage hold, back open. So camera goes in there. We'll see you again in a bit. It was 50 minutes, just to confirm. A lovely 50 minutes on 13.
Yeah, very 50 minutes well spent.
Accurate queue times, very good. Yeah, so now we've done 3 attractions, Nemesis, the Curse, and 13. And I had the sausage and chips. Fantastic. Got a nice little lull here, quiet area, where we might head to the shop and have a quick nosying around before heading on and doing Nemesis again. Right, into Towers Trading. Let's have a nosy and see what kind of stuff we've got available today. Like this tiny little Galactica top for 30 quid. I think they're getting really good with merchandise nowadays. It can be relatively small in availability, but when they do have stuff, it's usually pretty damn decent. They're just nice styles. They went through a phase of doing some really quite naff looking stuff. Then they do some basic stuff like this. That's relatively basic. See the flame. But then the more recent stuff, they put a lot of effort into. Well, this 13 top, 35 quid. Nice. Smiler top. And that Smiler hoodie is actually really nice. Really decent. 60 quid though. Bit on the costly side. Maybe obviously if you've got an annual pass discount with a 20% off, that'd be good. There's some weird bears, new for 24. Oh, it's a Sir Alton bear. Oh, of course, because he's wearing the Sir Alton stuff. It looks very smart for 40 quid. We've got a colouring book, an Alton Towers colouring book for 6 quid. Ooh. It's in brands, Nemesis Reborn. Ooh, and the Subterra logo if you want to do that. That's nice. Got some towels. Of course, you've got the Tansy doll from Molly Crow. Let's see what else it says. New! Oh look, a little shot glass. That's really nice. And the right resins, of course. That's really quite nice. I like those. That's a pretty Galactica top. Really quite decent. And 25 quid. Of course you've got the Monopoly and the mugs, as always, and the top tops. Huge mugs. You've got the Fireworks and Scarefest stuff still out. Maybe they'll have a section of this constantly nowadays rather than just take it out the back and then bring it back in the front. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, and Oktoberfest, of course. So all the events, you don't even need to visit for the event, and you can still get the stuff. Generic Oblivion logo. I want to see you...
Oblivion cap.
Ah! Oh, is that the logo on the inside as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And these ran out last year.
Ah,
So I'm getting one this year.
that's why you want it. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
That was close.
Whoa, we almost destroyed everything. But yes, those are very nice. Let's see. So, the monk's going. Just like in the ride. That's very nice. And then a relatively big smiler section. These are cool. It looks like there's 3 mugs together. £12 for that. Not bad. Let's have a nosy around here. I do like the smiler mugs. Upside down mug, £12. And some socks. Yeah, as I say, I really quite like the merchandise they do nowadays. They put a lot of effort into it, and it's certainly getting a lot better. I enjoy it. But I do wish that they used the bottom half as well for ride merchandise rather than just the top. Maybe we'll go into Nemesis Reborn's shop soon, not too sure. But yes, this is Towers Trading and what we've got available. Oh, and the old Nemesis logo there as well.
That's the only Nemesis merch in the whole of Towers Trading, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the tiny little bit, Subterra, and then the old Nemi logo there. Yeah, it's strange how they don't have any of the Nemesis stuff here, but I suppose it forces you into the new shop. So maybe we'll have a look at that in a bit. CBB's Lounge. It's changed its logo. Looking fresh for its 10 years. Looks like they've repainted it all, which is nice. The whole area is looking a bit chill. We've just noticed that Oblivion is on 10 minutes at the moment. Hopefully it will stay on 10 minutes as we slowly head over towards it. Oh, Face Painting's got its own little thing now. That's nice. That's very nice indeed. Now, Challenge the Smiler has also just turned into basketball games rather than a man's person. But it's 10 minutes for Oblivion. I think it's actually slightly longer than that, but we will go with it. Sexy, sexy Oblivion. Also coming up to almost 30 years now. It's 26 years old, this thing. Wonder if it ends up getting the Nemesis treatment over the next few years. Apparently, they have painted the tunnel. The tunnel has gone black, apparently. Let's see what it looks like. Obviously, you can't, because I can't take you on rides. But I can, and I can let you know. It's the first time, actually, in ages that I've walked around the bottom of the queue as well. Most of the time, you do the duck under thing. But I'm being nice. Oh, look, there's another generator. I don't think that counts because it's kind of offside. Right, to Oblivion. I told you I'd get all the best updates. There's a new sign. It tells you to unbuckle your seatbelt. And this is where the queue is. This is definitely not half that. No more vending machines. No, I think they've been gone a couple of years.
For some things, there is no rational explanation. There is no way out. There is no happy ending to this story. Welcome to the unknown. Welcome
to a closer look at the recladded X site. Looks fresher, looks nicer. And the tunnel, when it's been painted, you only notice it if you knew about it. But there we go. I wonder if they've painted the Galactica tunnel. Now that's what they could be doing and seeing whether that's nice. And there is the Smiler. I can never be bothered with the Smiler. I'm sorry to say, you either love it or you hate it. I'm on one of those people who I'd much rather spend a lot of time doing other things. So, I've become a bag lady.
Bags, please. I want to do a single ridey.
You'd go do a single rider, and I'll see you in a bit. I've decided to go to the donut factory, get a donut, some ice cream and an Oreos, chocolate sauce, and it looks really quite decent. I cannot remember how much it was for the life of me. Probably very expensive, but it looks very decent. The only thing which isn't decent is a complete lack of seating in the donut factory. So we'll just be standing up and eating it and the sides whilst everybody else is in single riders for a smiler. But yes, that looks absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, old school. Even still says Coca-Cola on it. Dehydrator bar. Nice. And we've walked all the way through the lovely gardens over to the bear cave because Chris wants to see the bears. Is there any bears in there, Chris?
No bears, no porridge.
No bears, no porridge. No Goldilocks either. Ooh, spooky. It dripped on me. Oh, it's like sleeping in the woodland lodge, isn't it?
Enchanting.
Enchanting village. Let's go back into Forbidden Valley. The queue for the bunker is so long and it's a wrap queue as well. It's mad. No thank you. Maybe another day we can have a nosy. It's nice, I think, definitely the first time we've ever had to see a queue for a shop. Just having a sit down next to the coffee shop. It's a little bit phalanxy themed, very busy. What I have noticed is just over there, the cameraman will have to zoom in a bit on the Forbidden Valley sign. They've updated it. Still got the old fonts, but it's got the Phalanx logo behind it. Nice little touch there. Someone's thought about that and updated it, which is quite sweet. I like that. And obviously the ride photography has lost its reef bit nowadays, which is currently still sitting next to the monorail maintenance area. But I do like the name, Nemesis Surveillance. And it's the old font of Nemesis Surveillance. Ooh. Nice. Yes, chilling out now. Not much. Might do a bit of maybe in the dark. The lights are all starting to turn on. You can see they've got permanent lighting everywhere now. So you can see the red lights in the queue, and all the festoons are on. So that'll be nice. No generators here. It's all permanent lighting, finally. But they've accidentally cut that sign there. That doesn't need to be there anymore. But yeah, it's honestly very nice having so much energy around. Everybody's really quite excited for this. Nemesis is currently on 80 minutes. And oh, the sign's got some nice lights on it. But yes, the park is electric from everyone, obviously very excited about them reopening. And to be honest, they've done a very good job. It looks great. How the lights are working. Okay, this will look very good in the dark. A little bit of smoke from the helicopter. Lights are on inside. Very well done. We've decided to go on this lovely thing. Nemesis Subterra. Your worst nightmare. Oh yeah, it's also underground. It does have a nice engine side compared to its original.
It's your worst nightmare.
Underground.
Sink that rope! Sink that rope! Sink that rope! Sink my boss!
Oh, brilliant. This camera can't pick up darkness, but this looks pretty. Very nice. Obviously need to try and get a dark ride in, don't we, Mr. Tron? Dark ride.
Oh yes.
a bit. 125 minutes advertised now, so 2 hours. Probably relatively accurate. I'll take us up to Park Close. Yeah. So whilst we wait for Nemesis and enter the queue, we have just been on Subterra, haven't we?
Submeh.
Submeh. So we obviously did it multiple times back in its OG days. One of us may have worked on it for a couple of those years. And now it's a bit of a sad time. Let's watch the Nemesis go out. Because of the restraints being lowered, the restrictiveness to try and stop people climbing out of it, it now only allows for about 20 people per batch, and it takes them forever to do the lap bars. So the audio loops. It looped almost, well, 2 full times before we sent the ride, so it was double the amount of time it used to take to load. So double time to load plus half the capacity. It takes absolutely forever to go on it, and they've fiddled with it. Obviously it was off for a few years, so they probably had to reprogram it and stuff, and it's nowhere near as good as it used to be.
I get why it's here, to be honest. People that haven't done it before, they're still going to enjoy it, but yeah, if you've done it before,
if you did the OG, don't do it again. And if you haven't done it before, don't think that the current one is anything like the OG, because it isn't. That's enough of that. We won't be going on Subterra again. Good riddance to it. But this, absolutely gorgeous. We'll definitely be going on Nemesis again.
just so crap.
It shoots a train every time. Yes, it shoots a train and it misses every single time. It's a bit of a rubbish gun.
And again, it's shooting us. Like, it's not shooting Nemesis.
Yeah, but it does. It looks okay. It looks better than the Rocky helicopter.
The tiny helicopter.
Yeah. Oh, Lemmy's gone down. It's been down for about 10-15 minutes. If you can zoom into the station, Charles. No train there, they failed to come into the station, so there's one stuck on the left and one down there, but it's nice. It's a very nice area, very nice roads, and the queue moves considerably when the ride's down as people leave the queue. That's actually quite nice.
What can we say? She's a 9 to 5 girl. She doesn't like the long hours.
She just she's like, no, I refuse to work beyond 7. Good night.
She works at Paulson's Parlour.
And we get the nice announcement.
Nemesis is currently experiencing a delay that cannot be resolved in the foreseeable future and has ceased operation.
Oh, that's a different one.
Online scientists are doing their utmost to resolve the situation. If you do not wish to wait, we advise civilians to make their way to the nearest exit and experience our other attractions. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Once again, Nemesis is experiencing a delay that unfortunately cannot be resolved in the foreseeable future and has ceased operation. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very quick to do. Unfortunately, the night ride on Nemesis was not to be the way. It broke and stayed very broke, and they unofficially evacuated the queue, which isn't great, because if you're going to evacuate the queue, what you do is you make the announcement from the operator, the ride will not be reopening, please make your way back the way you came in, and then everybody moves. But instead, they've been doing this. Some random person does. Of course, it might not open, that's fine, and you need to enter the queue, but you make the announcement play too. Well, this is very confusing. So it broke down, it's still down, and they've kind of evacuated the queue, but they didn't evacuate the queue, but they started to evacuate, but then they called everybody back down there. So not entirely sure what's happening. You can tell there's a lot of inexperience at the moment. So we get to enjoy the show from up here, and obviously the area does look very nice. Well, there we go. opening. That's nice. Unfortunately, they did empty the entire, well, most of the queue because most people listen to them. But no, it is open. And we get to go on. This is nice. Even better in the dark.
We want to remind you everything is under control.
Oh! Oops, my stuff is still here from years ago. There's my handprint. Oh dear, whoops. And here's the shop. Obviously we can't go in because it's a bit closed. But it looks really cool. It's really quite nice. Had a huge queue today. Apparently had a queue for the, two tills. There it has. That's very cool. Lovely. Oh, you can't see the eye of this. But yes, that's the end of the day. We managed to get on. It's 8:20. Unfortunately, they did evacuate most of the queue line illegitimately. So the park's completely empty. They were expecting it to close with a 3-hour queue. It's 8:30. So yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens when you get staff members going rogue.
Persevere.
Persevere.
It always pays.
Yeah, if they don't announce it to evacuate the queue line, please make your way out, then they're not evacuating it. So that's what we stayed for, and we managed to do it.
As night rides go, fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely lovely. Brilliant. And hopefully you've enjoyed this short, very Nemesis featured vlog. Of course, if you do enjoy these kind of things, do like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Chris will be appearing very shortly on some abroad vlogs. Lovely. Thanks again. We'll see you again shortly. And watch some of these. It's a good eye, isn't it? I wouldn't want to wake up with that next to me.